It is my great honor to be selected as a fellow of the Computer History Museum. The Hall of Fellows is indeed the who's who of computing field. Many of them have been friends and colleagues for years. I want to thank my family, my wife of 55 years, Anu, and my two daughters, Shamala and Geeta, for their love and support and tolerating my 7 day a week work schedule. I grew up in a little village of 500 people in South India during World War II. At that time, we had no running water, no electricity, no doctor, and a one room primary school. My father and mother never finished school. When I started school, we had no money for paper and pencils, so we were taught how to write by writing letters in the sand. Everyone in the village walked barefoot. I started wearing shoes only when I went to Loyola College at the age of 15. They were not very comfortable, so I took them off as often as possible. After graduating from the University of Madras, I went to Australia as an intern and later joined the University of New South Wales as a graduate student. I saw my first computer in 1959, a vacuum tube computer by English Electric based on the design by Alan Turing. It occupied a very large room and it was awe-inspiring. I learned how to program by watching my advisor, Stan Hall. After working for IBM for 3 years, I joined Stanford in 1963 as a graduate student in AI working with John McCarthy. DARPA just started funding AI research at CMU, MIT, and Stanford. We soon got a brand new PDP-1. After everyone went home at the end of the day, I was the only one left using the PDP-1 all night, every night. Having come from IBM, where an hour of computing time cost $1,000, it was heaven. From Stanford, I moved to CMU in 1969. The computer science department was small and had less than 10 faculty. Out of those humble beginnings at CMU came cars that drive themselves, smartphones that see, hear, speak, and answer questions, systems that understand and translate languages, and cloud computing that provides anytime, anywhere access to information and computation. Today, that department has grown into a school of computer science with 7 departments, 240 faculty, and 2,000 students. Built on a foundation laid by Alan Perlis, Alan Newell, and Herb Simon, we were able to create an innovative and empowering environment that continues to today. Unfortunately, half the world does not yet benefit from the technologies we are helping to create. For example, it is my hope that the spoken language technology pioneered at CMU can empower people who cannot read or write. They will be able to use spoken dialogue systems in their native language to access services such as banking, e-commerce, and telehealth, even if they cannot read, as well as email, messaging, and social media. By the way, the people at the bottom of the pyramid represent a market potential of $10 billion a day. Looking farther into the future, I see the emergence of personalized guardian angel apps that will get the right information to the right people at the right time in the right language with the right level of detail, the so-called AI Bill of Rights. To look at a specific instance, you may remember the Indian Ocean earthquake of 2004 that led to a massive tsunami, killing over 300,000 people. With personalized guardian angel technology, we could have warned people in the impacted zone on the South Indian coast that there is an imminent danger from 100-foot waves in 15 minutes, speaking to them in Tamil language, using words that are understandable by illiterate fishermen. To realize this vision, we will need to create an all-knowing and all-seeing guardian angel platforms. But first, we must resolve the elephant in the room, namely the ethical issues around trying to create the big brother technology, no matter how beneficial it may be. In conclusion, I have been lucky to be with the right people in the right places at the right times. And that has made all the difference. Thank you, CHM, for making me part of computer history.